When Arun rented room 307 in the old Ashwood residency, the manager handed him a rusty key and gave only one rule. Whatever you hear from the third floor after midnight, he said, don't open your door. Arun laughed. Ghost stories? The old man didn't smile. It's not a story. The building was almost empty. Peeling paint curled from the walls, the lights flickered without warning, and every night the pipes groaned like someone whispering through them. The first week was quiet. Then, at exactly 12:30 a.m., he heard footsteps. Slow, heavy, walking down the hallway. They stopped outside his room. Three gentle knocks. Knock, knock, knock. A woman's voice followed. Please, help me. Arun froze. The voice sounded terrified. Then he remembered the manager's warning. He stayed silent. After a full minute, the footsteps continued down the hall. The next morning, he asked another tenant about it. The man's face turned pale. Whatever you hear, it knows how to sound human. That night, Arun wore headphones to ignore the noise. At 12:30, the knocking came again. This time, the voice was different. It was his mother's. Arun, open the door. I'm scared. His heart raced. His mother lived hundreds of kilometers away. He called her immediately. She answered, half asleep. I'm fine, she said. Why are you calling at this hour? The knocking stopped. For the first time, Arun felt genuine fear. Days passed. He barely slept. Every night, the visitor returned with a different voice. A crying child, an old man begging for water, even the building manager calling for help. It always knocked exactly 3 times. One rainy evening, the electricity failed. The hallway disappeared into darkness. At 12:30, the knocks came again. Knock, knock, knock. Then came his own voice. Arun, open the door. His blood turned cold. He hadn't spoken. The voice continued. I already did. Confused, he looked toward the door. The handle was slowly turning. Except it wasn't turning from outside. It was turning from inside. The door creaked open by itself. The hallway was empty. Relief washed over him. Then he noticed muddy footprints. They didn't lead into his room. They led out, as if someone had been standing behind him the entire time. A cold breath touched the back of his neck. He spun around. Nothing. His bedroom mirror caught his attention. In the reflection, someone stood beside him. A tall figure with impossibly long arms and a face that looked almost human, except it wore his smile. Arun whirled around. The room was empty. When he looked back at the mirror, his reflection was gone. Only the creature remained. It lifted one finger to its lips. Shh, it whispered. The next morning, room 307 was empty. The bed was untouched. The window was locked from the inside. Only one thing remained. A note on the floor written in Arun's handwriting. Whatever you hear after midnight, don't open your door.
वीडियोस बनाने हैं फिल्मोरा है ना।